ego boundaries protect us from rejection, insult, and intimidation?
So again, we've identified that a boundary is a line in the sand, and ego just means self. So an ego boundary is a line between me and anybody else. So this is where I end, and that's where you begin. And anything that you think, say, feel, do is about you. And what I think, say, feel, do is about me. Well, that's easy enough. But what am I to you? Essentially, I'm a stimulus. And psychologists have been notorious for using these things called projective tests. And so the famous one is the Rorschach, which is ink splattered on a cardboard, and we throw it in people's faces and say, "What do you see?" And there's only one correct answer, and that is splattered ink on cardboard. But we don't let you get away with that. You have to tell us what you see on that cardboard. And whatever it is you see is a statement about you. It's stuff going on in your head. So I remember taking the test in my training, and I said, well, that's obviously a pig, and he's got a hat on, and looks like he's wearing roller skates, and he's delivering a pizza. And hopefully not pepperoni. But this is what I saw, and that's a statement about me. Any way that somebody treats you, it's much more about them than it is about you. You're a stimulus. And, you know, there was an Italian poet centuries ago who wrote, "If 1,000 people know me, then I'm 1,000 different people." What does that mean? That everybody sees me through their eyes and responds according to who they are. If you are kind to me, one of the things I should take into account is that you have the capacity and willingness to be kind, and you're being kind to me. That's not a statement about me. That's a statement about you, that you would treat me that way. And it doesn't mean you'll always be kind or that you're kind to everyone, but at least for right now, I know you have that capacity and you're willing to act on that. Now, why is this such a crucial truth? Well, there's so much bullying, for instance, in the schools, and people are projecting negative things onto others because they're angry or because they feel insecure and they want to climb up on top of someone else to feel better. Or you know, people can take things out on you because you're female, because you're Hispanic, because you're, you know, there's a true story that a couple was frequenting a diner in the Midwest, and at the end of the meal, they wrote a note that said, "We will not tip illegal immigrants." And the server, who was about 19 years old, was hurt and in tears. She was born and raised in the States, but the people thought because she had a Latin look that she was probably an illegal alien. So they projected their racist, their negativity onto this girl. Well, the owner of the diner knew who the people were and sent a note to them that said, just so you know, that young lady was born and raised in the States and is as much a citizen as you are. And please don't come back to my diner. You're not welcomed. We don't want that kind of attitude around here. Somebody can slime you. Somebody can say horrible things about you, but it's a statement about them because you're a stimulus to them. And the sooner you understand that people are going to treat me according to who they are, the more you can say, I'm not afraid of people because all they could do is project their stuff onto me. I know who I am and what kind of treatment I deserve, and then I start to surround myself with people who have the capacity and willingness to treat me well.